Got a new shirt from Her Leggings. Booty builder, pretty accurate, I would say. Having my coffee. Usually I do this every single morning. I get up and I have my coffee. Most mornings I go for my morning walk. This morning I did not because I'm gonna do a little cardio at the gym today. And I come back and I have my breakfast and I sit down and I answer my emails, and that's how I like to spend my mornings. What else? Tomorrow is Thanksgiving, and I'm probably not gonna post. Tomorrow is Thanksgiving, and I'm not gonna post this until after Thanksgiving, maybe even tomorrow night. So I'm not gonna like tell you guys. I'll tell you guys what I have planned, but you won't see this until after Thanksgiving. I am on prep right now, or I'm in a cut, and I'm doing it for the bodybuilding.com spokesmodel search, just in case I get the top 5, blah, blah, blah. It's still early, which means that I'm going to need to lean out a little bit. Not need to, but I'm going to be competing on stage for the top 5 for the #1 spot, and I'm also going to be doing a photo shoot with bodybuilding.com that I would like to be in super good shape for. If I don't get the top 5, then I'm going to be still continuing this mini cut and restarting my reverse diet in about 8 or 9 weeks or so. So it's going really well so far. I've been a little stressed, and I'm really trying to focus this week on not being stressed and focusing on having a positive attitude about everything that I'm doing. I noticed that stress really does not agree with my body, nor does it agree with most people's bodies. Usually when you're stressed, your body kind of realizes it, and it takes that and it affects your appetite, it affects your mood, it affects your digestive system, and you retain water, your cortisol is increased. So all of those things, I posted about it on Instagram this morning, all of those things affect your body, and when you're trying to cut, it doesn't really help. So this week is focusing on positivity for me. Tomorrow's Thanksgiving. So like I said, kind of went off track a little there. Like I said, I'm going to be pretty much on point tomorrow. My dessert plan is going to be a pint of Arctic Zero and a Fitzy Foods cookie. So it's a high carb day, so I can have that, but my fats aren't super high, so trying to like fit other things in that might be high in fat, I don't really know. Doesn't really align with my goals right now, just because I'm doing this. Otherwise, I'd probably be like a little bit more flexible and allow myself a little bit more like of an indulgence, but when you're like preparing for something, you kind of have to like take that as a backseat. I'm still gonna have turkey. I went to the grocery store and I got a lot of stuff for like a huge salad, which might all just be consumed by me. But I got a ton of romaine lettuce, I got dressing, I got tomatoes. Oh, I didn't get cucumbers. I should get cucumbers. I didn't get cucumbers. Red peppers. I got some asparagus, so I'm gonna be like filling up on vegetables, enjoying myself, just focusing on enjoying the people around me. So that is my plan. Turkey obviously too. I'm gonna like save some fat for the turkey, but that's probably about it. And then I'm gonna have my Arctic Zero and my cookie, and I'm gonna be good. So there's that, and I'll update you guys in a little while. I'm gonna be sitting here at my desk doing work. I just had chocolate on my mouth that whole time.
There'll be nothing left for no one. No. There'll be nothing left for no one. If you don't stop living your life, turn to one side with a blind eye. There'll be nothing left for no one. For no one.
What's up, everybody? I hope you all had a wonderful Thanksgiving. I just wanted to talk a little bit about what we do on Thanksgiving in terms of our food. And I know I already did a vlog saying the 10 things that'll help you stay on track during Thanksgiving, but this one's gonna be just a little bit different, only because I've been seeing a lot of people post advice on how to go about Thanksgiving and how to go about it to make sure that you're okay mentally and you're not thinking about your macros too much. I've seen a lot of people say don't track your macros on the holidays because you should be spending time with your family and not thinking about your macros, which is totally fine. And I really do think that that piece of advice stems from a good intentioned place from whoever may be giving that type of advice, which is totally fine. I know that everybody has different things that they are doing right now, so some people may be just trying to maintain their weight, some people may be in a prep or cutting, and some people may be trying to gain muscle. So whatever you're doing for the holidays, this video is still irrelevant. Even though Thanksgiving was yesterday, there's still going to be plenty of like Christmas parties and stuff people are going to be having coming up over the next month or so. So whatever you're doing kind of would determine what you choose to do on the holidays. And I know that having food in the back of your mind is something that people who are into fitness and health always have to think about. It's a topic that's always gonna be on your mind when you're paying attention to what your body looks like, what your goals are, what your strength is supposed to be like whatever your goals may be, food plays a big part of that. It plays a big role in whatever you may be doing. And I know it's very good intention saying don't track your macros on the holidays, because these people want you to not be stressing out about your macros. You're supposed to be enjoying time with family and the people around you and not stressing about food. However, coming from somebody who has had binging issues in the past, for me, not tracking or not like paying attention to my portion sizes causes me more stress, because I personally know that if I allow myself that freedom of free range of not having any control or any like set parameters, I would completely go overboard, and it would trigger. It's a very big trigger to just have so much freedom. It's a trigger for binging, and coming from somebody who has had a past of binging, I know that the more consistent that I am with my macros and staying on point and not like allowing myself to give into those little tendencies that can trigger a binge, the less likely I am to binge. So that's why I just kind of find it a little bit problematic. You don't have to listen to all of the advice that's on social media if you know that in the back of your head it's less stressful for you to track your food on the holidays. So for example, what I did yesterday, I brought salad, I tracked asparagus, I made cauliflower mashed potatoes, and I ate the turkey that was there. And I tracked some gravy, and I like poured the gravy on, like an ounce of it. And I brought a protein cookie for dessert, and I was completely fine. I was so happy. That's what made me the least stressed that I could have possibly been on Thanksgiving. It allowed me to enjoy my time with the people that I was spending it with, because I wasn't thinking about potentially binging. This has nothing to do with having one day affect what my body looks like physically, or for you, like, of course one day of overeating or one day of not tracking your macros is not going to set you back that far. It's not going to be that big of an issue. You can get back on track and be totally fine. It has nothing to do with that. If you think that it's going to affect your progress the next day, then that isn't also a problematic issue. Yes, of course, depending on how much you overeat, you might retain some water, you might gain a little bit of fat, but all in all, it really isn't going to affect your progress one day of not tracking. However, this is about your mentality. So, again, personally for me, I find it so much less stressful to just track my macros and to enjoy my time with people, and it really does not stress me out to track when I'm with people. It does not bother me at all. It makes me feel so much more comfortable, because I know that by doing that, I'm not going to have binging tendencies. For you, it might be a little bit different, and you might find it so stressful to go to your family gathering and have your food scale and have to track your macros. If you have a coach that tells you you have to be on point today, like it's gonna mess up your whole entire progress, or you think in your own head that it's gonna mess up everything and you are stressed out about tracking but you want to do it anyway, then that's a problem also. So if you find it more stressful to track your food on a holiday, don't do it. Like, there's many options that you have on a family holiday or a social gathering or anything. I always tell my clients that they have a few options. Of course, the more consistent you are, the more consistent your results are going to be. So if you track consistently, then you're not going to have any issues like for the next couple of days based on your progress. And then if you go completely overboard on the other extreme, yes, you might feel a little bit of guilt, you might retain some water, you might your body might store some of that as fat, because if you went like 1,000 calories over, your body can't use that for energy, so it gets stored as fat. But there's a couple of other options, like happy mediums, that you can do by saying, I'm gonna eat low calorie meals in the morning and then just save a bunch of calories for the day and just not worry about it. You can do a day where you just hit your protein and then just leave your carbs and fats for whatever. You can just, like, if you're okay with this, you can just do portion control and just not track anything and just eat little bites of everything and not worry about it. There are many, many things that you can do, but I'm telling you, you can choose whatever it is that makes you the least stressed. Whatever it is that makes you feel the most peace inside in your head, also do that. Don't listen to whatever advice is out there. I even had a comment on my picture saying, "You tracked your Thanksgiving dinner?" Yeah, I did. I'm fine with it. It made me so much less stressed, and maybe someone sees that as problematic, but coming from someone who has had problematic eating issues in the past, I know what works for me and what doesn't work and what's not ever going to work. Or maybe it will eventually, just because recovery, it's not an end process. Like, I always kind of have those thoughts in my head, but I'm just very good at managing them at this point. And that's kind of what it is for most people who are who have had issues with eating in the past. So it's more just, you just get better at managing it, and you know what you can handle, and you know what your triggers are, and you really just have to, like, sit down and figure it out for yourself. So I kind of just wanted to say that and mention that for the rest of the holiday season, do whatever it is that makes you the most happy on the inside and allows you to enjoy your time with your family and your friends. Whatever that may be, whether it be not tracking anything or tracking everything, whatever makes you the most relaxed. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate all of your support on all of my videos, and I really like doing this for you guys. And comment below with more ideas for me to make videos about, and make sure you give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Please do that. It's really awesome, and it supports me a lot. So thank you guys